Monte Adams is out. I turned off the injuries. Some bullshit. Sorry. Just good.
It's week 7 of the National Football League, and the focus is on Rocky Ascent, who teams can stop targeting with how many picks he has this season. It's the Raiders and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our visitors coming into play here. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and get a little bit of momentum.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller. Here's Ritter. And right away, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone.
Yeah.
Return for a 6 and a Raider touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right?
Yeah, don't ever.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Ritter, that is incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
See you
and it's going
working,
to bring up 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo now, first down throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down. first rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now we'll play fake. Garoppolo. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Surprise. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Big Mike Purcell with the tackle.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in his spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Take it on the midfield logo. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Garoppolo's throw complete there to Beckham. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jacobs going to try the middle. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. Pretty darn good mix and match effort. 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 more receiving.
I don't know how you felt, but to me it was apparent that early on, they just had to keep finding ways to get him the football because he was obviously going to find his way into the end zone, wasn't it?
He was, and he found his way there 5 times. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but that will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. And the Raiders have got him. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the quarter blitz.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. loss of 12 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Taken from his own 47. 35 yards that time on the punt. And this... Excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Garoppolo on 1st down. He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Garoppolo looks to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now we're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. You've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
He might be being set up here for a busy ball game already. 2 kicks here in the first quarter, and he's knocked both through the posts.
And for now, you know they'll be happy getting those 3 points. But what they really want is to find a way for them to kick extra points instead of field goals.
Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
1st down, here's Ritter.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter.
Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And I think the ball's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter.
And that is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So here are the Raiders now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we don't overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
I'm the baby.
Oh my god.
What?
They've got to get something. It's a cold, that's why.
What?
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
It's a cold. It's coming.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Falcons ready to take over.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here.
Hey, remember
early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Remember Stephanie? Huh? Steelers 1143. Remember, she came down.
Okay.
Her brother died. Yeah, he's one of like my good friends on TikTok too.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll be up in it.
Hey, he just died.
Just a 3-yard
Huh?
gain there. Well, this defense
They live in.
Statistician ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury.
Ooh.
Had to write down all the turnovers his team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. I hope he'll recover.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Part of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and he'll pop that ball free.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We are in for a good one.
Who was that, babe?
Through one. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They can use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead, he could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. And Charles, that's not 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators
Can I hear you?
have something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving.
What? Okay, hold on. 1 second.
He's at the 40, 20, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, and we're still in the first half.
And that
It is?
return to the house. But if you are inclined to pick this as the game's signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a
Wow, where the fuck is that remote?
What?
Where the fuck is the remote?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here.
What's the first thing you gonna do when you get on?
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for the touchdown. So here's the kickoff now.
Because I cannot change the channel or anything.
Return for a score.
Duh.
Fields this way up at the 17. The tackle going to be made right there.
Oh my God. Phone?
Ryan Edwards in this offense, helmets on and ready to go again. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Ritter will set up to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Ritter. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of his first half. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead.
Week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the runner run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He's going to let this one go deep, and that's going to be too high.
Where you at, dude?
Incomplete.
Well, obviously, searching for the first touchdown this game, partner.
Where?
3 and out. That's not going to achieve that. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Take it at the 37.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So big pickup that time, and Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know.
They do. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Well, it's been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidence right there.
But I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the round is on here in this first half. One play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes it to 7. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
And someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. To throw again on second down. Ritter, that's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Ritter. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense...
Where you at, sweetheart? All right.
Another nice job there forcing the completion.
What the fuck?
To the air again, it's Ritter. And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Got issues.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Ritter. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
It's a 45-yard punt and in on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and his Vegas offense operate. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
What I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Right. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. There's Garoppolo to throw. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Defense. Some blues coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd get a look at my appearance as a fellow in high school.
You were a fellow?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Garoppolo now. He finds his target, Beckham. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. Throw left side here, taken in by Asiasi, the tight end. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Garoppolo again. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The ball situated at the 9. Second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. But now it's third and goal.
Okay, sweetheart.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Yeah. Huh?
The kick by Carlson is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, yeah?
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense is going to get
Oh, yeah?
they've still been able to come away with points due to his...
Did they laugh?
Out is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taking about the 1. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Wait, what?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way. They could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now Ritter. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. And the Raiders have got him. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some room to run now. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports half. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further.
Yeah, come on, fuck you.
23-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense.
Hey, come on, how the fuck you?
Possession of the second half now.
Okay?
Second half starts with a run by Gibson.
Asshole. I said when you come home, I gotta fuck you.
Afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
No showering, nothing. I'm gonna stick my dick in you and fuck the shit out of you.
Nowhere to go here.
Did you hear me?
And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
I said you can't shower. I just wanna fuck the shit out of you.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
Yeah.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Oh, I've been farting all day.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Now, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he'll get to it quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Ritter throwing on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly are letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Taken from just outside the 30. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A game there of 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
All right, then, I'm about to take the
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. 3 touchdown passes down for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Raiders get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick-6 last week. Not a pick-6 here, but an interception.
It's another Hosky, because that's the word we use when we intercept.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Gibson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Ritter to throw it. And complete to Drake London. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Ritter back to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Under
pressure, and they got to him again. Chandler Jones drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. This is brought in at the 21. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important.
Oh, you parked already?
Erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 95 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. That winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots down.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, that's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders are pouring it on. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores.
Hey, Stevie.
Give me a bad chocolate light.
defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to correct that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ritter, this one left side caught by Gibson. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Ritter. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now on 4th down, on it's the punt team sending this one away. Take it in at the 22. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. Time again to see Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And really a lot of guys you can highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number 1, wouldn't you? Yeah. Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think he's a focal point. But that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
Room here to run.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
And they will find.
So it's Daisy off over here. Is this it? Look at me. Look at me. Daisy off. I have my head over here. Come here. I swear to God, I feel like tapping me on my head. Look at me right now. I'm back to sleep. Fucking, I think you will be able to touch me. Fucking freak out. She's like tripping out. Yo, hey, I felt something tapping on my head, like a finger. Crazy, yeah?
But not before he takes this to the Falcons' 32-yard line. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him, and once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Garoppolo on 1st down.
Everything all right?
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here on EA Sports. Here we go. 2nd and 8 coming up. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. We're ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Takes it at the 7.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And the Raiders have got him. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Ritter incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Garoppolo looks to throw. No screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
Somebody that's going to making a good play on defense in this situation, just not being blown out of the way. Got a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Right.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders trying
Usually those things, I can't have that.
and the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to
Look,
begin the next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's
More than okay.
There's too much to handle on the other side of this. To Shepard, complete over the middle. He works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Does she have something to eat and all that?
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. After the incomplete pass,
Yeah. Yeah, we can. Gotta cook them first. And then he rested.
Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete.
Yeah.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah. You know, I think you done good, so I know you need a shower.
Dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
I love you.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ritter. And that'll be.
Has she ever battled before?
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Wow, it's fucking hard work, you know.
I know.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Pressure comes and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. Wow, 213 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational.
What does she know what she's getting into?
Spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look under.
Does she know?
And in for a Raider touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders.
But if you're complaining about PE, you got nothing.
Extra point by Carlson, up and go.
Why would you?
This one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds,
What?
they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored.
What?
Wait, let me get up.
When I said about my Jose, I'm not like, touch it.
Hey, stop. I'm going to laugh.
What you doing? Oh, I love it, yes.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's fucking awesome. Thank you so much.
Not bad. I thought I took a good work. It was a tongue test. Oh my God. Yeah, but I'm about to hold the container. Oh, sorry. Oh. Yeah, not bad. I was thinking about putting it on here, but then I was like, nah, because when it comes, it's still kind of.
Isn't that the bottom line?
Very cool.
To put points on the board.
Why don't you throw the stuff inside out?
Scoring.
I
Is it
mean,
working? They got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
From the 27, Ritter. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to
you can bake it too because it's already fully cooked. Do you understand that?
Once again, it's Jacobs.
And good space to operate there as he takes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put in a silver pan.
250.
Is there sauce or is it?
lightweight doesn't rotate straight after 4 minutes.
Okay.
It's rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Chris Barnes. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. So something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this pick? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. 1st down, here's Ritter. Little out route here, complete to Shepard. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to do things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one.
Oh, what did you say, asshole?
A few more throws like that, and at least have a final drive to give them
That's what she said.
as they move forward.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game. So defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their
I never did it yesterday.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. The Raiders heading out to take over.
Here we go.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Here we go, here we go.
And he'll go down after
10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team.
Yes. What?
We spent the whole night trying to blow up, but I know you never had time for donuts. But you don't have no time for cold cuts. The game like they bitch paid to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold a million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Yeah, you got the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot do without gold. You got the sound you can't call. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your confidence. I wrote this one for the greed grind. If you ain't signed on the done it, done. Can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of cutlet dice. I don't follow trends. Sit down with my chest. I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Sit down with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up, 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 run it up. You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the king first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog, so the day that you finally pop off, this is just not just a one-off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's right.
Huh? What is that?
I thank God for the payment.
Hey, DJ Marsky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles.